We've started bush hogging. We got this section done, and then we got this section almost completed. And in just a minute, I'll show you the flat tire on the front of the tractor. So every time you start to do something, there's always that chance of craziness happening. Today's the 4th of July. Ain't no tire stores open. Some of you may be asking why we need to bush hog it anyhow. Won't goats eat everything? Well, they eat a lot, but some of it they don't. Some of this taller stuff they don't eat. One reason when we clip it, we've clipped it at about 8 inches, 6 or 8 inches, and the parasites live on about the first 4 or 5 inches. It allows the sun to get in here. It allows it to dry everything out, and then the parasites can't live as well on this as they can in here. It's really tall over here, so the goats will eat the seed heads off, but still they're going to go down in low and pick out what they want lower. But that's still really damp and wet in there, and just makes for a perfect place for the parasites to grow. So that's one reason we like to clip it. It allows the sun to get in and dry it up, and helps control the parasite load a little bit. Secondly is once we clip this off, we actually promote growth again. You know, we promote this grass and stuff to grow more. When it gets up like this and starts to seed off, the plants get really stemmy and they become just hard, and their growth rate really stops. Yeah, they'll eat part of it, but they'll never catch up enough to keep this down, or to get it back down to an area where it'll grow well and continue to flourish. So it helps to clip it off, in my opinion, so that the goats can have a fresher, nicer, more nutrient dense forage than this up here really tall stalky stuff, which still has some nutrients to it, but not near what it does when it's in this stage right here, when it's growing well. So that's why we came in to bush hog it off before we put them in here. We didn't know we were going to run over something and flatten a tire, but that's farming. So as you can see, we've got a nice flat tire here. We'll take it off and take it to the tire store tomorrow. See if we can figure out where the hole's at and see if they can fix it. Always something. One more. That was tight.
I didn't think.
And it's off the ground now.
Get your camera there.
Hold on, let me get all ready.
Yep. Isn't it well?
Big close, I think. So what we're hoping now is that we've got it picked up high enough for sure to get it off when it was flat. Hopefully it'll be close to where we can put it back on. Yeah, we're gonna be all right, I think. There we go. Let's go. Yeah. Much easier than expected. Much easier than I expected. So we had a little accident. Dropped the pin out of the tag-along bush hog. It pulled the PTO shaft apart. So basically I separated the bush hog from the tractor. So we're gonna go back, hook it up, get at it. So we'll back down here, put everything back together, pull the bush hog out. We should be good. See if we can get it hooked back up, finish up. We'll show you everything. I just made a stupid mistake, got off in a gully too big, and it happens. So as you can see, this PTO comes apart. It's made to come apart, just not come apart the way I took it apart. Pin slipped out. I'm just hoping we can pick it up to get it back on. Yeah, we'll probably be able to do that. So we'll back the tractor back up, try to get this pin installed, and we'll be right back at it. That was a hardware today. and row croppers who sit in a tractor for hours at a time, I give it to you, buddy. Which some of y'all got a little nicer tractor than I do. But it's been a long 2 days. We had that flat tire, which ended up being a hole in the tube that's in the tire. Thank goodness we were able to fix it relatively inexpensive. Cost about 15 bucks to put a patch on the tube and a little boot in the tire where whatever it was had stuck through it. We got back, when we got that on, we've been at it since about 1:30 or 2:30 today. It's 7:20 now. As you can see, the sun's kind of setting below the trees. Had a little bit of a rain and cooled everything off. Thankfully, it's really nice out here right now. It's been a long day, like I say, but it's been a good day. We got a lot accomplished. We got all of our goat pastures brush hogged, bush hogged, whatever you guys want to call it. I do think I'll call Sandy and Mark Brock of Sheepishly Me and see if they can give me some directions on how to set up the GPS on this tractor so I can just sit back and let it do the job. I can't figure out why this one won't do that. Guys, honestly, thanks for watching my channel. Go down and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. But everyone who is watching, I want to say a great big thank you for taking your time to watch my videos. I hope that it brings you some joy. I hope that you learned something from a few of them. And as always, guys, we'll do it all again tomorrow. Hopefully it won't be in the seat of the tractor bouncing around with a bush hog behind us, but it's been a good day.